In this segment, we're going to have a look at something called Goal Seek in Excel. And Goal Seek enables you to change a cell within a spreadsheet to meet a certain criteria and see what the outcome is. So what I have in here is a formula for a monthly repayment. So a function in here that will calculate the repayments based upon whatever loan amount we put in here. So let's just say I put in 300,000 and enter. Excel automatically calculates that the monthly repayment will be this amount based on this percentage over that period of time. And of course it's in negative because that's money you're going to be paying out. So what I want to do here is I want to not delete this formula here, repayments, but what I want to do is, okay, well, let's just say I have a budget of $2,500 a month that I can afford to pay in repayments. So what I want Excel to do is calculate how much could I borrow working on that basis. So in order to do that, we need to go to the Data tab and we need to go to What If Analysis, and we're going to choose Goal Seek. So if I choose Goal Seek, this is the cell I want to change, and I want to change it to minus 2,500. That's what I want to achieve. So I'm saying change this cell to minus 2,500, and you might need to edit the loan amount. So in order to get 2,500 as the loan amount, what's the amount that I can borrow? So if I click OK, it tells me that the amount I can borrow is $395,527.05. The next thing we're going to have a look at is something called the Scenario Manager. The Scenario Manager is a what-if analysis, so it enables you to check certain scenarios and see how that would impact without actually overriding data. So for example, what I want to do here is I want to work out, okay, if the amount of income I get changes, how much short am I going to be or how much extra am I going to have left over? So at the moment we've got wages and interest dividends of 1,500. So that's a total combined income of 86,500. So what I want to do is work out, well, what would be the impact if we had wages that were sitting at 50,000 and wages that were sitting at 95. So let's just see how much short and how much over that would be. So we go to What If Analysis and Scenario Manager. Now we've got the two cells that we're going to change highlighted there. Now I've chosen both because maybe the interest or dividends coming in is going to increase or something like that, but we're working on the basis of the wages. So we click Add, and I'm going to call this 50,000. So in this scenario we're going down. So if I click OK, and what I want here is I want this cell to change to 50,000 and we'll have 1,500. So if I click OK, we've created a $50,000 scenario, and if I click Show here, it will actually show me the outcome and how much short I'm going to be down the bottom. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another scenario in, and I'm going to call this 95,000 and OK. And in this case, I'm going to put in 95,000. The 1,500 will stay the same. We click OK. So I can easily move between the two of them by clicking on the one I want to have a look at and choosing Show. And it shows me what the surplus is in that instance. If I click Close, and we're back to our original data. So that's how the Scenario Manager works, enabling you to test out some scenarios. If you wanted it to not impact on your original data, you'd make sure that with your original data, which had in here 85,000, you'd go to your What If Analysis, your Scenario Manager, and you might call this Original and OK. And we leave that all as it is. So we can move between each of them and click Show. And it's showing you the extra or the short. So it's working with the Scenario Manager in Excel 2007.